What's up, guys? My name is Olivia Soliz. I'm from San Jose, California. I'm a double major in broadcast news and broadcast production, and this is a little bit about me.
What inspired or motivated you to pursue college as a first-generation student, and what did that journey look like for you before arriving to WSU?
In high school, I was a part of my broadcast production program, and so that kind of pushed me a little bit to seek out an education in this field. And then my family, of course, my parents didn't graduate college. They were all on board for it, and then we started touring colleges. We started looking at different places, who has the best programs, who can give me a hands-on experience day one as a freshman. And surprisingly, a lot of schools in California, you can't get hands-on experience right away. You have to be like in senior standing or junior standing, and that's not what I wanted. And WSU had Cable 8. And so that was a way for me to kind of just jump in. And of course, my family was just super supportive because it hasn't been done in a while. A challenge that I feel like a lot of first-gen students struggle with is a lot of people kind of undermine us. They think that we are coming into college completely blind. We don't know what's going on. And I feel like that's not fair because everything is pretty standard. You know, you come to college, you have a set schedule, you learn as you go.
What is the reason that you're here, and what do you do for students?
I'm the vice president of the Murrow Ambassadors, and I became an ambassador just because I really like helping people and I like getting connected with the incoming students. Since I have all this experience being here and getting involved, my freshman year I was involved in like 12 organizations. I had 23 credits on my plate, so I kind of know a lot of information, not just within Murrow, but just WSU in general. And I enjoy giving tours. You know, in high school I was a tour guide, and so it's kind of just in my nature to teach other people. So being an ambassador, I get to do that and help out future Murrow students and kind of get them connected.
Who or what support systems, family mentors, programs, friends, or campus resources have played the biggest role in helping you succeed so far?
Well, I would say personally, my mother has played a huge role. I am, you know, an out-of-state student, and so every time I'm going through something, she's just a phone call away. Here on campus, we have a lot of great resources. Wendy Wegner, the advisor in Murrow, is one of the colleges that do an academic plan. A lot of other colleges on campus do not have that resource for students, so it's super helpful, and I feel like I have a good track of when I'm gonna graduate, how I'm gonna graduate, and I'm not kind of worrying when class schedules roll around.
How has your identity as a first-generation student influenced your goals, both during college and for your future career?
Being a first-gen student, there's a lot of resources that are offered to us, which is really helpful in the end. A lot of mentors like speaking with us. It also comes in handy for scholarships. So the opportunities that first-gen students have financially has been super helpful for me to achieve an academic degree. I've been very involved during my time here at WSU. I am a part of Cable 8 Productions. I did the Daily Evergreen, KUGR Radio, the Student Entertainment Board, Hill Hall Government. I was a coup connector for a little bit. I am an Murrow ambassador. I have a few publications within the WSU magazine, the women's magazine. I kind of just dabbled around campus. If there was an opening, I would just jump for it.
Paranormal Palouse, I partook in it as well. You want to tell us a bit about that and what even inspired it?
Yes, okay, so, that's a good question. I've always been a fan of the paranormal. I've always loved it. I kind of just grew up with a bunch of unexplainable events happening in my life. And then in high school, I worked at the Winchester Mystery House as a tour guide, and that was so much fun. But that kind of gave me the idea that I like history and I like old buildings and I love the paranormal. So why don't I just bring that to WSU? So I thought, how cool would it be to create a show someday where you just go to all these places and see if it's haunted or not, and just bring a bunch of people who have never experienced a paranormal investigation and give them that chance. I found it pretty cool, and then I decided to just bite the bullet and show pitch it for Cable 8 Productions. It got passed. We went to St. Ignatius. We went to another place in Moscow, Idaho, and then recently we filmed at the Idaho State Penitentiary in Boise. We're still in the editing process. Hopefully it comes out Friday the 13th, and then St. Patrick's Day this year, the latest, but yeah.
What advice would you give to other students who are the first in their families to attend college and maybe considering coming to WSU?
Get involved. A lot of first years have the problem where they're nervous or they don't really put themselves out there. They don't get connected with their peers or their professors. It is highly important to do that. The more involved that you get, the more people you meet, the more fun that you have.